In this video, I'm going to talk about how to access and accept your gift. And the first thing about that is that you have to know you have one. Now, I know a lot of people, when I bring this up, they will say, I don't have a gift, I'm not worth anything, I don't have a life purpose. Well, then you're just not done. You just haven't done what you came to do. Now, you do have a gift. Every single soul born has a gift, something that they came to leave with the world. You may not have, seen yours as a gift, but it is there, and you probably have stopped trying to find that. Maybe you've gotten really discouraged. You haven't had success. You haven't done any of those things, and so you have come to believe that possibly you don't have a gift. That's never true, and probably most times what you're doing is denying that you have it, or just ignoring it because it seems too strange. I did that. I'll tell you, every single person has a gift, and you came to do something with it, and you're going to leave that with the world, and it's going to be valuable. Now, you may look at certain people in your life and your experiences, and you think, well, no, they don't have any purpose. They have no meaning at all. My drunk uncle, who never did anything, he couldn't have a gift. Yeah, he did, because he got you to look at him to see that you didn't want to do that. So that was a gift for you. We can't make any assumptions about what someone else's life is doing because we don't know. But you can make an assumption about yours. And you will know if you found that gift and if you're living it, because you'd be happy, peaceful. You wouldn't be searching for anything. You would be there. And I can say that because I did that. And once you do something, once you accomplish something, you have to give it back to everyone else. You have to give it to the world, because that's why you are here. That is your gift. You're meant to leave that. Every single person has this. Now, I've worked with many, many people, and they've all come to that understanding. And I created a program that allowed me to get there, and now I'm giving it back to everybody else, because that's what we're supposed to do. But let me tell you a little bit more about it, because in the beginning, I didn't understand how I had this gift, just like you didn't. It's different for everyone. Every single person has something, but mine came up differently because I channel. I am an intuitive. I would receive information. So it was really challenging for me to accept that. And then I went through my life trying to deny it, you see, trying to say it's not there, it's too strange. We have to look at, we're each here to do something, and it's going to be different. Every single person. Our world wouldn't evolve unless things occurred that way. So I created this program, and it's called Your Life Operating Instructions, but I received it all. I channeled it all. And I didn't understand how I did that. Didn't know, but it doesn't matter. All I know is that it has results, and people are using it. But I'll explain to you what I received and how I know how it came about, because it's what I've used to transform my life. That is what has gone on. And so the first part of this was I was just led back to Martin Luther. Now, many of you may not really know much about him, but if you study, you will understand who he was, what he was about. It was about change, about reformation, about inclusion, seeing everyone as equal. Everyone is the same. That's who he was. And so then I thought that maybe I was more connected to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. because, after all, I'm this black guy, and that's where I grew up. So that should have been it. No, it was more than that. Yes, that was part of it. But what we need to understand is that when we come into the world, when we're born, we come in with energies from everywhere. All sorts of people, and whatever is right for our life path, we will pick up on those. When I've done my channeling sessions, my Wilhlem has talked often about DNA, our personal DNA. It's different for every single person, and we have to understand that. People will not necessarily relate to the guides that I have had, the advisors, so to speak, that I have had that come in, because that was meant to form my life. But much of it will relate with many other people. That's why I'm giving it back. That's why I know certain people will relate to this information, and I'll tell you why. Martin Luther was the guy who said, okay, we've got to break away. We've got to break the old habits and all of that. Martin Luther King said, we need more inclusion. We need to take it further. He even accepted the name of Martin Luther so that he could carry that message forward. You have to understand that part. We come in, and we don't know anything when we get here. We have to rely on all those who came before. Some of us will get it differently. Some people study a lot. They will read books. I didn't do that because I couldn't read really well. I had ADHD when I was a child, so I didn't form the habit of reading everything. That made it even more challenging for me because when I would receive this information, I go, where'd this come from? How did I know that? It's a gift. That was mine. You have one that is different, but it is there. So then with all of that, I said, well, what rest was in this program? And then I saw, oh, we gave you also Carl Jung because we wanted to use that psychology, that philosophy to get you to see that you have the ability to change your mind, to change your life. But you just have to do it with repetition. You just have to take some time to be able to do that. And Jung was really great at that. And then we also gave you Alfred Adler. That's what they said, Adler, because we have this belief in inferiority that's been destroying us, our lives personally, and our world because we believe that exists. Does it? Then they said finally, then we gave you Maslow, Abraham Maslow, because now you'll understand that you're on this eternal quest to become more. And if you have some targets to go for, you'll probably get there. That was what I was supposed to bring forth. And I know that I was bringing forth something that would give people the ability to uncover, access, discover, own, and then finally accept their gift. That's my thing. I'm just saying this. Whether you use my program or come in or not, you need to know that you have this within you. So if you're not at that place where you're happy, and feeling, I know where I'm going, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life, and it's fun, then you may still have some work to do. You may still have some discovery. It's self-discovery, but you do have a gift. See you soon.